Let's make a wage. And a warm welcome to one and all. And if this is your first time here, I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy Trader. What I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, do hit that little subscribe button. Genuinely helps, as does smashing the like, because my videos seem to get lost in the sea of YouTube. And if you click the like, it genuinely helps and motivates me to do more. And if you do want to see more, go in the description and you'll find the link to my Twitter feed and you'll get the updates that way, or click the notification bell. Very, very simple. So what else am I doing that's simple? Well, it's my job, trading. You see, to me, it's just a set of tasks that I do each day to get paid. That's it. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just the same mundane thing day in, day out. And I genuinely trade the same markets. I trade the DAX every day. I trade cable every day. Why? Because they move. And I understand them. And I don't need to chase around the market looking for a unicorn. I genuinely don't. I just need to get in and get out and get paid. Simple. So let me show you. So this is the DAX. I've got it marked out, mapped, ready. That's the first part of my tasks. It's what I do. Now, I also help the guys best I can with the scruffs. If you haven't seen it before, this is our Discord. Bit of chitty chatty, bit of music, sing song. Mine's obviously better than theirs because I'm an aging child. Who doesn't like Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes? Fantastic song. But then they'll pat themselves on the back, one thing and another, lift themselves up if they fall down, have a little chat, as you can see here. But what I wanted to show you is this. Now, I put my trade ideas in before I take the trade. Not doing it retrospectively. I don't use TradingView and sort of show you something that is, oh, well, I got in here and I got out there. And then you look at the date at the bottom and it's 4 months out of date. I can trade like that. That's amazing, that, when I already know what the outcome is. It's a little bit harder to do it in the moment. And that's what this is. Because if you look at the timestamp and then you look at the timestamp on the video, you'll see that they're roughly on the same day. But more importantly, look at the timestamp on the chart. When you see the entries go in, it's after this. So I can't predict the future, but I can have a good idea. And what else is there? Well, as you see, there's lots of different things there for the guys to chat about, and they do. They chunter on amongst themselves all the time. We are moving a little bit into crypto now. That's something that'll come to the channel. So again, if you're interested in that, click the subscribe button, because I don't know a lot about it. So it'll be from a beginner's point of view, seeing it built up, and you can come along on the journey. But the Scruffy Squad is this. It's all the live streams that I do. They're all replay if you don't come along to the session. Foundation, how to trade, my trades, what you see, my thoughts, but then it goes into the strategies that I actually use for GoldenEye, non-farm payroll, the river, the push. Morningstar is a passion project. Not rightly sure what I'll do with that, because I need to make certain that it's nailed down and it's correct. Scruffy Madness. You know, Scruffy Madness is the one that makes more money than all of that lot put together, because it can be slotted into any strategy. It is a trade management system that gets you out of trouble but makes you more money and less exposure. So it looks mental, but it's not, Because when you see the morons out there saying, oh, I put on this big position and it went to the moon, they are fully exposed. Well, it went to the moon because they knew it was going to the moon first, because I've just told you that it was on TradingView. Madness is about staging and breaking trades up and making certain that even if you go into negative drawdown and it's quite nasty, it gets you out at either break even or a small profit or loss. And if it runs on, massive profits. I make more money out of that than anything else. Okay, so that's what the scruffs are. Just a little bit of a self plug there. But if you're interested in it, there is sort of links to it in the description below. And while you're down there, there are two routes into market. You either go the broker route, and if you are going down the route of putting your own money in a broker, check out BlackBull, drop some money in it, trade a little bit, and I'll give you some of my time in a free one-to-one. Or if you want to go down a prop fund, there's a 5% discount off the 5%ers. And again, it's making your pennies stretch that little bit further. Anyway, enough of that. What we're looking at? Well, we are looking at the DAX. Now it's on an hour's chart. It's mapped. I can see it's trapped between this arena and this arena here, or this level and that level, creating a trading arena. Now I've mapped out entry exit points all the way through it, and I'm just waiting for it to come down. Now why am I waiting for it to come down and not trading down? Well, it's very simple. I stick to a single direction per day. I work it out fully on this. Now this is it's a heat map that I make every morning. It'll tell me which currencies to look at if I'm currency trading. It'll also tell me what the change of strength is, give me a gauge on direction, and I use it every single day. It's pretty accurate, and it cuts the noise out. And that's the thing, because you have to filter the noise out. It's a little bit why I tell you, when you're in forums and having a chat, just take a lot of it with a pinch of salt. They're full of bar stool managers. And if you don't know what a bar stool manager is, it's somebody who sits at the end of the bar, tells you how to run your life, how to run your business. I used to have them all the time. And I still get them if I drop in, tell me how to trade and one thing and another. Well, I get paid every week. Do you? No, they don't. They just sit there. They're normally a scrounger. And I'll get into my nice car and they get in their battered Fiesta that'll be lucky if it can make it to the end of the street. That's a bar stool manager. And bar stool, well, you can take it into a different word if you want. Dear me. But they're complete morons. If I was to give a word of advice on trading, it's less is more. And that's what this sheet does. It filters all the noise and just gives me a small focused area to look at. And then I can expand on that area to make a good trade. And then when that trade has paid me, I stop. That's simple. I don't overtrade. I just get in, get my money, get out, and enjoy it. Very, very simple. If you're looking for unicorns, well, you'll find it on a scratch card in McDonald's. And while you're there, get an application form, because that's where you make your money. Hello, my love. Is that for me? Cheers. My coffee. Mm-hmm. It's because we all know Scruffy likes his coffee. He likes Winky as well. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? All right. She's not happy today. She's got to go to the dentist. And she hates going to the dentist. So that means I've got to be nice to her at lunchtime. Otherwise, all Marielle will break loose. So I better get this done, eh? Right. What are we doing? Right. Plan of attack. At the moment, it is hovering. If it busts this level, I won't do anything till it breaks this one, because that is too small a gap to work on. However, I am wanting it to move down to roughly this area, this green zone, which is my go zone. And then from there, I'll work it back. As soon as I've hit my 200 quid, I'll quit. That's it. And I'll look to bounce the price in and around this zone. So I'll leave the camera running and I'll come back to you at the end. Okay, boys and girls, that's me done for the day, I think. Let's have a quick look, see where we're up to. There you go. I can live with that. I'll look for 200 quid a day. I think we can safely say I smashed it. So why have I pulled it? Well, I can kind of see the tail coming in. It's had an aggressive move up. It may well come back down and then go back to that zone. However, what is the worst thing that ever happens in trading? It's watching your profits run up and then just run away, you know, and there's nothing worse. And this is why I do a lot of price bouncing and a lot of scruffy madness. Because if you look at this range here, it's a case of, oh, I've got some money. Oh, I haven't got so much. Oh, I've got some money. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, no, I've got no money. And then wallop. You don't actually know when this is coming. You've got a good idea. So you just take the money when it's offered to you. And then that way, you're constantly banking. And if you're constantly banking, like for argument's sake, if I was going to continue today, I now have £331 that I can use to offset the next trade. And it's all about return on investment and things like that. So if I go to market now, hypothetically, say I wanted to go back to market, I want 200 quid for my wages. I have a credit of 130 quid. So I can have a little bit of a wider stop. I can take a chance on a trade if I want to. And it is essentially house money. However, that is a gambler's mentality to a degree. And why is it a gambler's mentality? Well, it's because I've already been paid. Why do I need to go back? That's how a casino wins. They want you to gamble, be at the tables, slots machines, craps table, whatever it happens to be, constantly. They want you to win. They want that euphoria, which is why they pass your drinks round in Las Vegas all the time, and they have party girls running about to get you all happy and excited. And if you're the girl, you've got like the Chippendales running around, that sort of thing. And the whole idea is to get you lost in the emotion of it all. And the charts can be like that because you can get lost in the emotions. And those emotions will be your ruin. Your best emotion is just being calm. Just still water. You know, when you're being paid, I'm done for the day. I finish my job. I'm going home. And that's another way to look at it. I love my job. I can sit here all day and do it. But once I've been paid, all I'm doing now is I'm preparing for the next day. And it's still my job. It just means I'm not in the markets, I'm not exposed. But if you go to your job, would you stay there all day if you had to? Probably not. Most of us, certainly when they're in the working environment, they go, they don't like that boss, they don't like where they work, they think the job is horrible. Even if you've got the best job in the world, eventually it becomes horrible. So how do you combat that? You reduce it. So you have it into a nice little chunk that you enjoy, and then you go off and enjoy things that you like. It's kind of my take on things anyway. What is it that I say? Treat it as a job and it'll pay you as a job. Chase unicorns. You'll always be looking for something that's never there. And if you're in the crypto, which I'm starting to get used to at the moment, oh God almighty, unicorns with glitter arseholes, and when the sugar-coated shit comes out of it, you'll understand why it's shit when you try and eat it. I have a strange way of looking at the world, my boys and girls. I really do. Right. I'm going to get my coffee. Winky will be in a minute. Hopefully she's in a good mood because the dentist hasn't scalped her. She hates going to the dentist to get a polish and scale or whatever the hell it is. So I'll take her out for lunch and have a jolly day. So if you like what you've seen and you want to learn more and understand it, do follow me. I really appreciate every single subscriber. Hit the bell notification so you can see any update, and I'll answer any message that is sent to me. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, don't look for unicorns, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.